What's up, YouTube? Winterguard here. Today we're going to address the changes that just went out on PTR for 2.4 regarding the adjustments to hydra damage. So basically what has happened, they removed the synergy bonus that they had added to hydras for Fireball and Firebolt to increase from 3 to 5%. They reduced it back to 3% again. So the cast delay is still in place. You can still get up to 6 hydras, but they reduced the synergy bonus that they had added to increase hydra damage. Now, for some people, they look at this and think it's 2%. What's the big deal? But if you look across 20 points, 20 hard points per synergy, and then there's 2 synergies, so you're looking at an 80% damage reduction from what they had pushed it to. Was that too strong to begin with? I didn't feel like it was. We addressed that in a previous video regarding the sorcerer's changes. But we're going to take a look at it now and see if it's something that's just not viable. I will say, just right out of the gate, I don't think fire specs just in general are going to be viable as far as pure builds. They never have been until they address fire immune, being able to break fire immune. They're just not going to be a thing. So fire was always going to be used in hybrid specs. So we're going to look at this. I set up a frozen orb hydra build, and we're going to just jump into chaos real quick and see what it looks like. Just a quick look at the gear. Basic setup, we're looking at 3-piece towel. I did use flickering flame for a little extra hydra damage bump. So this is going to help a little bit, but probably in most general setups you're probably going to just use a Shaco here, but we're going to use flickering flame just to help out hydra a little bit. It's Hodo, Spirit, a couple of SOJs, Mage Fists, and just some random boots just because it's PTR and the boots suck. A mix of cold and fire skillers. Again, if whatever your primary is will be your main, you should use those skillers and not just a mix like this, unless that's what you have available. And I do have a infinity on the mercenary, so he will help with reducing resist on some of the mobs here. But we're going to go ahead and jump in here real quick and take a look at running through chaos. This is my favorite farming area. So whatever build I decide to go with, I will be using it here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see how this works out. Again, this is a hybrid build with orb, and we're going to be using the hydras just to kind of snipe the cold immunes there, like those dudes. And the one thing with hydras that I do like with the changes was the fact that you could quick spam these now. And there's no cast delay between skills, so you don't have to wait for cooldown for orb to cast and then wait for that before you could throw some hydras out. So that's kind of nice. That change just in general is pretty good. So as you can see here, we can snipe out with the hydras to get the cold immune guys, and that seems to be working pretty good. Let's throw a point in. And again, like these guys, they're not fire immune, so you can throw them out there to help them burn down a little quicker. So, I mean, it looks bad on paper, but I think you can still do this. Again, I would not recommend going a full fire spec to begin with, unless, well, you could level with it, but at a certain point before hell, you're going to have to switch over. So, that's something to think about if you want to play around with fire. But if you combo it with like orb, it seems to be working out okay. You use the fire to snipe with, basically. Kind of the same thing before they nerfed firewall with original release. Take care of that guy back there. So the damage is decent. Again, I don't know why it was reduced. I didn't feel like it was that OP. So, I don't know. It was an odd change to me. I did not think they were going to address that. I kind of saw them changing the issues they were having with the shapeshift builds for druids, but this one kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't sure what their actual plan is to adjust this damage. Again, I don't think hydra in itself is that big a deal. But let's go ahead and jump forward here, and we'll take a look and see how it works. I'll get Diablo spawned, and we'll just throw Hydra on him and see how long it takes to get him down. Okay, we're going to just jump on Diablo right here and just Hydra spam him and see what kind of damage we get here. Alright, throw up 6 Hydras. I mean, he's still going pretty good. I mean, the damage is still decent. Obviously, there's a pretty significant reduction in it. Maybe it's still viable to run Hydra. I still don't understand why they made the change. But, I mean, it is what it is. We have to go with it. Hopefully, ladder will be dropping soon. So, yeah, I'll probably still play around with this. I might even try and level with it still, even though the damage reduction I don't particularly care for. But maybe we'll try it out. But we'll leave it here. You guys have a great day. If you enjoy the video, give me a like and subscribe. But let's keep on farming.